curriculum transformation was for us quite timely because we had feedback from students and employers about introducing a more diverse curriculum, about introducing a lot more research into our projects, and that was helpful for us in designing this new system where we could bring in all the elements that students wanted and employers wanted. So it was an opportunity also for us to embed new skills into this curriculum. So for instance, the way we designed our program structure based on this feedback was we introduced research skills early on in the program, and this was consolidated later by the final extended research project in the summer. So this helps students to prepare for their projects as well as get the breadth of experience for the techniques that are vital for a biosciences degree at master's level. The other thing we did was also to introduce a unit called Broadening Horizons. Now, this unit was an opportunity for us to embed skills into the curriculum, which is valued not just by the employers, but it's also an opportunity for students to understand their own aptitude and skills in areas such as, let's say, in entrepreneurship, or if they want to go into teaching, pedagogic teaching, or if they're good at media and communications, or in public engagement with science. So this breadth of skills that we could embed in the curriculum was facilitated by this curriculum transformation project. So the process in which we started the consultation with both students and staff. Let me first talk about students. Students, this had begun quite a while ago, actually, about 2 years in succession. Every end of every year, I used to get some feedback from students on what they would like differently to be done to the course. And with this year, what we also had in addition to that, I had a consultation and a focus group exercise. There was some pizza involved, but that's a good thing. And the entire cohort was there, and we had a fabulous discussion about what sort of things would work, what wouldn't work, and also in terms of how we can rejig the structure of the program. So that was really, really helpful. We also spoke to employers, and we have a placement scheme, so we are in touch with our employers quite regularly. So when we go on placement visits, we use this as part of our exercise to understand what employers want. We also had individual conversations with employers, and one of the things they did point out, in addition to the usual soft skills, is team working and communication and all that, but also some evidence of originality or some agile thinking that master's students and undergrads should have, and that is something we're going to build in more into our program structure. So that was really very helpful for us to understand what employers want. Now, one of the challenges for master's students in particular is that we get students from all across the world coming from different educational backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and there's a huge social and academic transition that they have to undergo. There's an academic shock of learning and teaching in the UK. One of the solutions to address this issue is to go down the blended learning or flipped learning approach. We will be putting a lot of our content, including PowerPoint slides and videos and notes, online on our virtual learning environment, Moodle. And this will be loaded up in the summer, so students have a chance to catch up on the material. And so when they finally come here, we will have a lot of academic facilitated workshops where we will facilitate and consolidate this material with them. So for colleagues who are undertaking this curriculum transformation exercise, particularly with master's programs, my lessons learned are get a team, get a group of people. It could be just 3 or 4 people, but you need someone to help you and sound ideas off. So personally, I was quite lucky that we had a good team of people around me. And I also like ideas. I like to look at things afresh, and if there's ways of refining something, I will go for it. So having those group of people to bounce ideas off was very, very helpful. Do not underestimate the time commitment. It does take a while, and I think the benefit is, again, the team helps you move things faster by this consultation process. So suggest definitely have at least 2 or 3 people at the very least around you to help you from in the department, and also get some students on board as well as employees on board to help with this process. Don't forget, there's a whole group of people out there who can help you with this. We had a lot of support from our Center for Learning and Teaching, from the program curriculum development team, from the e-learning team. We also had the Academic Skills Center, who were offering bespoke services. We also have a careers officer who has been marvelous in coming up with a whole toolkit approach to get students to think about their careers even early on, right from the first few weeks of starting at university. So there's a whole group of people out there to help you. I would say use them all.